Hey guys, welcome back. Thanks once again for watching one of my videos. Today I want to be talking about why I'm never going to be living in Canada ever again. The reasons why I will be staying here in the Philippines. Life doesn't have to be such a singular route. And it takes a little while to figure that out, but you should do it fairly quickly. The world's changing very rapidly. And I think I tapped into that source like almost 5 years ago. I just felt that there was something a little bit off with the world. The world has completely changed, almost done a 180. And now with all the AI and all this political division in the world, and there's a big, massive change happening financially, with everyone and the whole system, you're going to have to tap into that as fast as you can, because I think what's happening here is that the shift that we're all going to be a part of is designed to trap a certain amount of people, and the people who get freed from the trap will actually get their freedom. Okay, I know it's kind of scary and daunting to hear that, but it's true, because the Western cities, the Western societies, how they operate now and today is just an escalation of always what it was. It just gets deeper and deeper and deeper into it, and to the point where you can't figure out how to get out. And that's a really, really bad situation for everyone. The reason why I'll never go back to Canada is because that infrastructure, the way it is in Canada, it's literally impossible to move yourself upward spiraling in the world. Okay, I know that's kind of like a weird thing how I said that, but this upward spiraling thing and also this downward spiraling thing is actually scientifically true. Okay, when you have great success in your life or things are really going well for you, it's not a steady line that goes up like that in a mountain. It's actually an energy and a vibration that starts to spiral really small, and then it starts to spiral bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. On the reverse end of that, if you're downward spiraling, it starts to go like that and bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. It's called upward spiraling and downward spiraling. All right, and actually, before we actually get into that whole topic, I know it's gonna be really good. I just want you guys to know that I do have a community on Telegram, and it's a bunch of brothers and sisters, and we're all there for like a common goal: traveling or financial talks, relationship talks, basically anything there. It's just a really cool community that I made. I'll leave that link in the description, okay, if you want to join and come hang out with us. A lot of people who are in that group, they're probably going to be traveling here to the Philippines. So it's a good way for them to figure out what to do when they get here. Okay, let's get back to the topic at hand. And that topic is that I will never go back to Canada. That is impossible, because what I'm doing is I'm literally placing myself back into a hole. I would call it a hole, because there is no starting ground anymore. There is no true dreamers anymore. You can't have a dreamer mentality in the United States or in Canada anymore. That's way back in the day. So how I feel about it is that if I were to go back to Canada, I would be placed in a hole where I would need to figure out how to dig my way out of it, just to get level with society in general, and try to make my way out through there. And that is such an intense struggle in my mind, in my soul. And we're gonna be talking about soul rebels in my next video. Wait for that one. I find it in my mind, in my head, in my spirituality form, how difficult that is for me to even think of. Like just the thought of me actually doing that is incredibly tough. And I will never, ever, ever do it. If I were to go to Canada, I'm gonna be literally placing myself in such a horrible position in life that if I get stuck there while doing it, I've completely messed up a very spiritual awakening that I'm going through right now in the Philippines. So let's talk about that. I've been here for almost a year, and I'm also turning 50. So I got these two big things happening right now in my life, which is incredible. Hello, hi, which is incredible. The freedom, actually, it connects with your age, okay? When you turn 50, Like I'm there soon. I'm gonna be 50 really soon. Things are not going to start to matter as much. Okay, that's big, that's huge. For me to go back and like try to struggle and do all that stuff back in Canada, I'm at a point now where I don't really, I don't know, exist in that sort of society. I'm not gonna be participating in that type of world at age 50, because at 50, let's just face it, you're getting into your older age and you're kind of like not that important, you know, as far as cities and big Western culture and things that your thoughts, things that you say, things that you do. And as you start aging, 51, 55, 60, it starts not to matter even more. Okay, so I've already have this in my head. You thought that maybe it'd be a struggle to come to the Philippines. I believe that the struggle in a Western world, Western society, is 100 times that, 100 times. So you might be thinking in your head, like, how am I gonna do it? How am I gonna make it in the Philippines? Well, you can, you just have to do some research, find some low rent like I did, and make some friends. And then, you know, you never know, you might do a business here. You might meet like the person of your dreams. You might meet a girl, you might meet a boy, you might meet a business partner. So you have a lot of opportunity here that you don't know because you cannot see it. You're not here to witness it with your own eyes. So that's the reason why I'm here, because I actually have a chance to do something constructive with my life, something very creative, and just be myself at 50. And 50, retired, you know, semi-retired, you know, I'm still doing stuff online. You know, you might know, guys, I trade crypto, and I'm doing this YouTube channel. And now I'm actually I'm eyeing myself for like maybe a small little business here. I mean, a small one, just enough to make money daily. You just gotta put your head together when you come to a place like this and just realize that it's a lot easier than you think. When you come here, you have a very large opportunity to contribute to the Filipino society, okay? And there's a lot of ways you can do that. Well, one is that the people here speak English. So for you to teach English to a few people every week, you're helping them and you're getting a little bit of money on the side, right? You can basically just build a school if you like, rent out a cabin and put 20 seats in there and have whatever, kids, young adults, adults, old people, whoever wants to learn English just can come to your school with your own rules. Okay, so that's why I was talking about opportunity, that you can actually contribute. Now that's just one idea. When you get here, you're gonna get very inspired, like I am. I'm completely inspired about what I'm gonna do here in the next year, or maybe the next 2 years. Even though those plans might be like very small, those plans are actually very big. Okay, they're really big plans. These are things that I could not possibly do in my own country. And what's better than not to help people, right? If you want to have a business and you want to make money, but it's just money, 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 and then paying off debts and paying off taxes, this whole structure, that's insane. That's for me, that's crazy. For me to make just a little bit of money so I can live here nicely in the Philippines, but then I am helping people at the same time, you can't beat that. You can't beat it. So you have to be very thoughtful about yourself. And we're talking about these soul rebels in our next video. But the thing that I used to say all the time in my previous videos is surround yourself with beauty. Yeah, surround yourself with beauty. You might think, what the hell is that? Well, in Canada, there's might be some nice places that you can go visit, but here in the Philippines, you're surrounded by beauty. And that visual cortex to have in your life every day is a spiritual awakening. It's nature, your feet in the water, the greenery, right, in your eyes, the gentle kindness of people, of human nature here in the Philippines. You're getting that every day, every single day. And that's something that you do not get in the Western world. In the Western world, you have to seek for that. You need to find it somehow. Like I did, I was trying to find a place to be alone because the city's so crowded. Now I would find these like natural places. Yes, they're there. But when I got there, there was no people. It was very quiet, and that's fine. But we're human. We need to be around people too. So here you're going to get the best of both worlds, right? That's a really, really big thing to think about, of how your life drastically changes when you make a drastic change like that from your world to here, or really anywhere in Asia. You know, it's pretty much kind of the same thing. I just see absolutely zero benefits for someone who has decided to leave their country and come live here in the Philippines. And for you to like give up or have these thoughts to go back to your home and try it again, because, you know, I'll give you some advice here. In reality, insanity, ready for this? Insanity is doing things over and over and over again until you realize that it never worked out. Think about that. Where do you think people go insane? They go insane because they keep trying something that doesn't work, and they keep trying it and trying it and trying it until they become insane. I wasted so much time, right? Just because you're born in a Western world and you have all these great things, or you think that they're great or whatnot, that doesn't mean that you belong there. A lot of you, and myself included, we got trapped into something that we didn't understand at the time. And when you leave your place, wherever you're from, you're not just leaving the city or wherever, you know what you're leaving? It's this imaginary bubble that you've been living in for a very, very long time. Hello, hi, how are you? Hi, ladies. Picture time. Yeah. Ah, it's very sweet. Okay, make sure you pose nice. And her lovely friend taking pictures, and that's so nice. Oh, that's gonna be a good photo. See you guys around. Now I really lost my concentration. By the way, I guess that's pretty much what I wanted to say. I mean, we could talk about this endlessly, right? I think everyone in time, you're just gonna get there. You're just gonna get to a place in time where you're like, I'm done. Okay, I'm done with this. You're no matter what, because we're aging, we're getting older. Things are not gonna matter as much. Okay, and then when it's too late, and when you want to try something like this, it can be heavily discouraging. So, you know, I advise you to figure it out, because wow, the world is really messed up, guys. If you're trapped and you're stuck somewhere, financially, most likely that's what it is. Figure out a way to get rid of that financial stress. While you're doing that, make a master plan. Save some money, do your thing, whatever you need to do. Because over here, as I said, it's a world of opportunity, right? You have it all here, and whatever you like to do. You know, myself, I'm gonna probably start like a very small business, like a tiny, I don't wanna do anything big or drastic at all, because you don't need to have everything here. You have it all anyways, right? You have the nice beach. And this is just one beach, guys. This is just the one Port Barton beach here. So beautiful. And all the islands that you can go to. There's several islands. These boats take you there, right? Yeah. So, yeah. Also, by the way, I don't know if you watched my last video, my mom is coming for Christmas. It's an incredible thing. I haven't seen my mom in a long time. And that's also very important for me. You know, I left Canada and I was thinking to myself, like, I don't miss anything, you know. No, I miss my mom, I miss my dad. You know, that was the big pain for me to come here. And it's a small one, you know. My friends, and they're doing their thing, and they're totally cool with what I'm doing. It's fine. And, you know, if my friends want to come see me from Canada, well, you have all the opportunity now to come do that. And, you know, a lot of my friends, they don't travel. They don't go anywhere. So if you're watching this, you know, your home is my home. My friends from Toronto and Burlington, you can come here anytime you want and stay with me. It's totally fine. You just give me a call. And here's a family hopping on the boat, and they're gonna go to one of these many islands and enjoy the day together. What a blessing. Hey guys, what a blessing this is. The life here is so simple that it will take a while for you to adjust to it. It's that simple. But when you adjust to a simple life like this, you will never want to go to such a crazy, lightning fast society where almost everyone is struggling. Get out, man. Get out. Figure yourself out, man, because it's all gonna come to you anyway. Every single one of us is gonna have the exact same realization. And you know why I know that? It's because when I was younger and I met gentlemen and older women, like in their 60s and 70s, just like when I was 20 or whatever, they would say, I wish I did that when I was earlier. I wish I traveled it's always, I wish I did this and wish I did that. So what I realized is that each and every single one of us is gonna have that point on our lives where we feel regret for not doing what we were supposed to do internally. Because internally, our soul and our minds, they give you the gut feeling, they give you the signal of what to do. And you get these little like inspiration, ticks, like, oh, yeah, but then you diminish them. I got these problems, I got this, the more you do that, the more that you're rejecting yourself, by the way. And that's when you get older and you start saying things like this. I regret this and I regret this. I wish I did this. I wish I did that. That's a sad reality. And that happened for the majority, guys. Let's just face it. 99.5% of the world will have this realization. You know that there's just a few of us, right? Let's just face it. For you to completely rip apart your whole life for something like this, it's not the biggest struggle in the world, by the way. It's a mental struggle. That's actually what it is. Because you can be like, okay, I'm going to pay off my debts. I'm just going to work for a year and just pay everything off while I'm saving money. You can go on a mission, like, yeah, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. You can tie up all your loose ends. You can have a date set. Yeah, that's the easy part. This is what you might not, that's the easiest, If you're in debt, okay, you gotta stop buying things, you gotta stop doing things, you gotta start saving money, like change your life a little bit, like fix that part about you a little. And then the hard part is actually the mentality. The mentality part is leaving your friends, your family, your personal objects, the things that you loved. You're gonna sell them, you're gonna remove it, you're gonna sell your house, you're gonna get rid of your marriage, anything to get rid of all that dead weight in your life that you've been building up over the years. Yeah, that's another big one, right? You make it a mission. Your new mission now is, I need to correct something in my life. Because what's happening now in the world is making it almost impossible for you to do. You have a little bit of time, but I'm not sure how much, right? Hi, how you guys doing? Nice to see you. I'm fine. I'm just vlogging. Where are you from?
We're from Germany.
Oh yeah, nice. Beautiful German girl. Wow. I'm gonna put you on, I'm vlogging. Here, you're on my vlog now, hi. You don't have to be in it if you don't want.
That's okay.
Yeah, okay, when did you get in here?
4 days ago.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And how long are you staying for?
Until Monday.
Oh no, you're going back to Germany?
No, we're going to Chicago.
Oh, Chicago. Oh, you're going Cologne, yeah, plastic. Oh yeah. Yeah, that's nice. My mom's coming in December 4. I'm waiting for her.
Oh, you living here?
I live here now.
Oh,
Yeah.
nice.
Yeah, I live in a small town about 40 minutes away from here.
Oh.
I have a house by a beach and a river. I have no neighbors. Well, it's nice to meet you. What's your name, love?
Paulina.
Paulina. Nice to meet you, Paulina. I'm Richard.
Nice to meet you. I'm Johanna.
Oh, very beautiful. Thank you so much.
Have a good day.
Yeah, you too. Enjoy. Yeah, enjoy this lovely day. Bye. Okay, that too. Right? Those are the tourists that are here. They're coming now. It's just starting now. Remember, like when you come to Philippines, people are traveling. They're getting away from their Western world. So when you come here, when you meet women or even men or whatever, everyone's just in a really good, happy place, right? all the time because we're leaving that. And when you live here in the Philippines, you get this all the time, every day, because this is where you live. You live in the happy place. Guys, it's all a decision, by the way. Do you know that? It's all a decision. I decided to be alone, to live here in paradise, to put myself in a happy place, to pay cheap rent, to get my own motorcycle, to live my own life. I'm turning 50. Do you see that? It's all a decision, by the way. Okay? It's not difficult. I'm just going to repeat that again. The part about you figuring out your stuff is you need to go on a mission. Okay? If it takes a few years, it takes a few years. But have a goal in sight, man. You know, life is too short. It's way too freaking short. You know, time here at least like slows down, by the way. It slows down here. I've spoken to a lot of people from back home, and they're actually like, without them talking to each other, and they're speaking to me, and almost every single one of them, they're like, you know, it's really strange, but time is going by so fast. And I was like, well, that's interesting because that's what my mom said, and that's what my other friend said, and then my dad said it. I was like, whoa, okay. That really struck me because over here, time is moving absolutely slow. It's slow time here, boy. A day can last a long, long time. So there is something happening, you know, in the world. And if the time is changing quickly like that in some parts of the region, it's because it's moving too fast. People are struggling. They're trying to get out. They're trying to do this and try to do that. And everyone's moving fast and it's getting faster and faster and faster and faster. Stop. You guys make that change, guys. You do, you know. I love you guys, by the way, I do. I feel like I have a passion now just to do that now, just to have these kind of talks. And even though I have like my dating videos, I go on dates a lot, and I have my adventure travel videos, and that's where I got a lot of my subscribers from and all that kind of stuff. I still think like there's a lot of room for me to like explore here with these talking head kind of videos. Hey man, how you doing? And the dating videos and the adventure videos will come, right? They're gonna come, absolutely. I'm taking a small break, it's November. I'm taking a break for an entire month. Isn't that kind of strange? Like I'm living here, I'm basically on a break, but I'm taking a break from the break. And I'm just gonna do some just chill out time and these kind of videos and wait for my mom to come. I got everything planned out for her and I. We're gonna have an adventure. It's gonna be fun, boy, I can't wait. You know, I look forward to that. Wow, it got really hot and beautiful. Oh yeah. So with that, guys, I hope you really enjoyed the video. Stay tuned for Soul Rebels. That's probably gonna come up next. That's gonna be like a big one. And anyways, you take care. You have yourself a lovely day, and we'll see you next time. Peace.